2025 was cute, but I need to see a better performance in 2026. So here's how you're going to level up and be the person you want to be in 2026 and live the life you want to live in 2026.
Let's talk about Danisha Carter.
Danisha Carter blossoming.
Just remember that you spent your evening not getting railed, not out with friends, but sitting on your cell phone tweeting about blah, blah. I look like I'm in a jail cell. Listen, I'm out of town for the holidays, so we don't have our normal aesthetic, our normal setup, but we still need to talk about the new year. The new year is almost here, and I need to make sure you're going into it with a leg up, hitting the ground running and understanding what is going to turn things around for you. So let's get right into it. First of all, you're going to stop living like a careless slob. You are going to establish a routine. I don't care what the routine is. Everybody's routine is going to be different. Everybody's life is different, but you need to establish a routine. Your mind and body are craving structure, and you are going to oblige. You're going to become boring in the best way. Routines bring consistency, and consistency brings progress. Consistency is also how you show yourself that you are worth time, energy, affection, etc. Showing up for yourself is the best thing you can do. It is one of the greatest respects you can show yourself. In creating a routine and developing healthy habits, you're also going to put systems in place that make that routine easy to follow. You're going to create a system that allows you to succeed so you don't have to rely on motivation, which comes and goes. And that system can be very simple. If you want to be someone who works out regularly, have your workout clothes ready to go every morning, have your meals prepped every morning. That way the healthiest option is the easiest, readily available option. If you're someone who wants to create content more consistently, have a designated area in your house for filming that you don't have to dismantle and reassemble every time you want to film, so you can just sit down and work when you want to work. You want to create systems that make the correct option the easiest option. Number one, routine. Secondly, you're going to start correctly managing your money. This really just means a healthy combination of making more money, saving more money, and investing more money. Making a budget and sticking to it, a high yield savings account, a retirement fund, etc. Your financial situation will change for the better when you stop making money a taboo conversation, something scary to think about, and something you are fine not understanding. Thirdly, you're going to fix your diet and your sleep schedule. I cannot stress to you enough how unhealthy it is to stay up all night and eat like shit. Wait, I don't have to tell you because you feel like shit. Stop doing it. Up the veg, up the protein, drink more water, get all of your 8 hours. Ditch the DoorDash and Uber Eats who you are solely keeping in business. If you do this, you will notice almost immediately a change in your physique, your energy, your mood, etc. I hate to give the wake up early crowd. I hate to give the go to bed early crowd. I hate to give the workout crowd. I hate to give the eat healthy crowd. They're flowers, but they were right. It does make your life better. Fourthly, you're going to start journaling. Now, I have to be honest, I was so resistant to journaling when other people would suggest this to me. It just felt like a waste of time, honestly. But since I've started journaling, I have noticed such an improvement in my mental health, in my mood. There is just something so cathartic about getting your feelings out of your body and onto paper. Journaling is such a healthy way to work through anger, to work through your thoughts, to ideate. Start journaling. Even if just every once in a while, every couple of days, a few times a week, you will notice the way it benefits you, I promise. I also feel like journaling more pairs really nicely with the next one, less scrolling. Again, something that does not benefit me to admit because I benefit when you scroll, but it really is those damn phones. Humans were not meant to doom scroll and constantly see turmoil every single hour of every single day. They were not meant to be this connected. So much brain rot is occurring, for lack of better terminology. Not only is the content you're likely seeing whilst scrolling for many hours a day not very beneficial to you or your development, your focus, etc., but you waste so much more time scrolling than you think you do. You could get so much done during your day, or even have so many moments to relax, so many more moments to relax if you were scrolling less. If you want 2026 to be a productive, monumental, beneficial year for you, you want to be a powerhouse in 2026, you have to bring down your screen time. You don't have the time for it. Sixthly, you're going to cool it on the alcohol. And I will acknowledge my bias here. I don't drink at all. And that is extreme for some people. for some reason. So out of the kindness of my heart, I won't say you need to 100% stop drinking, even though you should. I will say though, that I can tell you drink. It's in your dry skin, it's in the weight gain you've been trying to lose but cannot, it's in the money you've been wasting, it's in the way that you can't wake up before noon. Cool it on the drinking in 2026. Find yourself a friend group, people who do not need to drink to have fun. Find yourself some people whose hobbies exceed going to the club or going to the bar every weekend. And if you do that, I will let you keep your espresso martinis. For now. Seventhly, that's such a weird way to do the numbers. Number seven, if you want 2026 to be your year, is you need to find clarity within your goals. You can't reach a goal if you don't know what it is. Very similarly to how I didn't understand the benefits or importance of journaling before I started, I didn't really see the necessity in writing down my goals until I started. Primarily because the goal is always just to succeed, but succeed at what? When I started writing my goals down, when I could give a summed up, definitive answer to the what do I want to succeed at, what is success to me, what is the goal, I started accomplishing my goals so quickly. Now, I personally keep those goals to myself and select people on my team, but nonetheless, write down your goals so you know what to do and what you're aiming for. Finding that clarity not only makes accomplishing your goals more enjoyable throughout the process, but it makes it easier. Number 8, you're going to learn a skill that pays you and a hobby that does not. In this day and age where you are incentivized to monetize everything, for your sanity, it is paramount, it is crucial, it is so important that you fill your time at times with activities you simply enjoy. You have to consciously decide to keep aspects of your life simply for leisure. Otherwise, you will drive yourself insane. Ask me how I know. Find a couple hours a week, find a couple hours a day. I don't know your schedule, I don't know your routine, but find some time to only do something fun. Make it video games, make it drawing, make it pickleball, make it tennis, make it horseback riding, make it music, whatever. Find time to find a hobby that you only do for fun, for your mental health. And in that same vein, start developing some skills that can help you pay the bills. In this day and age, you are incentivized to monetize everything because everything is expensive. So it's really important you continue to develop yourself and your skill set to adapt to the world around you. Pick up some skills, make it editing, make it coding, make it anything really that you can do freelance or that you can do as a career or pursue as a career and help you pay the bills. Remember, that also ties into our number 2 on this list, managing your money better, creating a better relationship with money. The more you make, the more you can save, the more you can invest. Number 9, you are going to clean up your inner circle. Now, before I go into this one, I want to be clear. If you are the type of person who has to get new friends every year, cut people off every year as a New Year's resolution, the problem might be you. Your discernment when it comes to meeting new people and befriending new people should not be that bad consistently. But it is understandable and necessary to trim the fat every now and then, if you will. And sometimes you don't have to do that by cutting people off. Sometimes you can simply compartmentalize people to have lesser roles in your life. In 2026, you are cutting off and or are distancing yourself from people who drain you, people who don't believe in you, people who kick it with your ops or engage in op-like antics, people who are a bad influence on you, people who are not motivated for the future, people who do not cheer when you succeed in the same way you would cheer for them, people who don't respect your boundaries. Honestly, this list could go on forever, but in essence, the point is you don't want to be around anyone who isn't positively contributing to your life and the life you want to build in the future. The losers gotta go. They didn't make the roster in 2026. They can try again in a couple years. Number 10, you are going to stop consuming content that glorifies not having your life together. And you are also going to stop glorifying not having your life together. Social media is really extreme. It amplifies the extremes. On one end, it amplifies the hustle culture, never take a break culture, destined to burn out culture. And though it's obviously toxic, at least on that end, you're getting things done. But again, even though you're getting things done, living like that and operating like that is unhealthy. And people clock it. People call it out. They say it's not healthy. They say you need balance. They say you need rest, etc. I need y'all to start having that same energy for people on the opposite side of the extreme who glorify being dirty, being a mess, not having their life together, not knowing what to do with their life, watching Netflix all day, eating terribly. The people who make a thing of bumbling their way through life because it's quick, jerky. All of that has to go because that is not a healthy way to live life either. And it's going to lead to you living a really unhappy, unhealthy life. I'm not saying you need to be a workaholic. I'm not saying you can't have down periods. I'm not saying that depression and other outliers won't influence the way you live life. I'm not saying we can't talk about those down periods from time to time. I'm saying that is not how you should aspire to live. You should not be consuming content that is trying to convince you living that way is aspirational. It's not healthy. Which also goes hand in hand with number 11. You're going to find good influences and good inspiration. I don't care if that good inspiration or good influence is influencers, if it's characters in a TV show, characters in a book, movie stars, musicians, your parents, teachers, I don't care. The good inspiration, the good influence can literally be a Pinterest board showing the meals you want to make, the lifestyle you want to live, the way you want to decorate your home, anything. I just fully believe that it is good to have good inspiration around you. Proof, reassurance that you can live the way you want to live, that the life you envision is possible. It isn't about copying anyone or anything like that. It's about visualizing the life you want to live, the goals you have, the person you want to be. And it helps to offset the fact that you are likely inundated with bad influences, which we just talked about. Number 12, you are going to let embarrassment go. You will not accomplish anything in life if you are afraid to be seen trying and if you get easily embarrassed. I assure you, I promise you, everyone you admire is trying. Everyone successful is trying. There is no embarrassment. There is no shame in being new at something, in being bad at something in the beginning, and having goals, aspirations, dreams. None of that is embarrassing. Let embarrassment go. 9 times out of 10, the opinions of other people are their own projections and completely irrelevant to what you're trying to accomplish. 13, and this is the last one, and then you are free to go. You're going to step up the confidence in 2026. I've even made a video to help you. Self-doubt is disgusting and it's holding you back. Do you know how many people who are half as talented as you are, half as hardworking as you are, half as intelligent as you are succeeding right now because they believe in themselves and you do not? No more imposter syndrome, whatever that fucking means, and no more being afraid of winning. Per usual, I will see you in the middle of 2026 and I will see you at the end of 2026, and I'm going to want to see a status report. I'm going to want to have a one-on-one touch base. I want to know if you've put these things into practice and if you've bettered your life, because I believe in you and you will not disappoint me.